Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Shaylin, and in today's video, I'm bringing you babes a chit chat. Get ready with me. I'm gonna be showing you babes how I got this makeup look right here. I'm also gonna be sharing with you babes what I picked up from the Sephora VIB sale because we got to try out a lot of those new items on this beat right here, girl. Or maybe you just want to hear me talk and run my mouth, baby. I'm cool with that too, okay? So let's not waste no more time. Let's jump right into the video. Let's go ahead and start off with this Summer Fridays lip balm. I'm gonna give y'all kind of like a first impressions because I've never tried this, and my lips, baby, they look, is giving very much dry. Ooh, lips are giving very much glossy. I'm gonna have to wear this over time. I usually wear the Laneige lip balm, but I wanted to give this one a try. I love the way this smells. This is the vanilla one. Smells really good. I don't notice much color. It's just like pretty much a clear gloss. It looks like it has color, but on me, girl, it's giving me very much so clear. But let's go ahead and jump into the makeup. The first thing I'm gonna start off with is my brows, and I'm not gonna tell y'all what I'm doing because baby, if it's one thing you should not get recommendations from me about is brows, okay baby? My brows are questionable, and every time I do them, they're also questionable. So I don't want to set the babes up, so therefore we just gonna talk while I do my brows. I didn't really ask you guys like for topics, so I'm kind of just gonna talk about whatever like comes to mind. Basically, I just did a vlog and you guys are responding really well to it. If you haven't watched that vlog, I will link it. But basically that vlog kind of like was like a kickoff to where I've been, how life has been for your girl, just to kind of fill y'all in because I didn't feel right just like jumping back into vlogging. It just felt wrong, like to not discuss like where I've been and why I've been the way I've been. I know some of you guys don't follow me on Instagram, so you might not have been like aware of what was going on. But yeah, y'all, life has been lifing. It's been rough. Like the beginning of 2023 for me was rough. I, like y'all, would have loved to think, oh, this is gonna be my year. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all, even going into 2023, I didn't have that mindset. Like, I didn't have the thought that like, oh my God, this year is gonna be my year. I'm gonna do great things. I just kind of had the mindset of forget 2023. Can we forward to 2024? Because girl, I'm not even looking forward to it. I'm not excited for it. It just felt like everything in my life was not going according to plan. And girl, if you're wondering why I'm using this light pencil, it's to match my hair. And I think social media is getting better, especially on TikTok, about showing like the hard parts, right? Because I feel like at one point in time, people never showed the hard parts. It's becoming more and more acceptable to like show the hard parts and people to like resonate with it. Like I remember back in the day, social media, you would show like, and this is not from me being on social media, but this is from like people I follow, like people would show like their hard times and struggles and people would just eat them up like alive, like chew them up and spit them out. Now I feel like with TikTok, it's caused people to be more vulnerable, and it's also caused like the people, like the consumer of the social media content, to be more like, dang, I can relate to this, like this feels realistic, right? And I just think social media, like it's hard because it's so curated and it really just makes everyone think that like life is perfect, and if your life isn't perfect then you're doing something wrong. And I hate that. So I want to share with y'all as much of my struggles as possible with still maintaining some personal aspect, right? Because at the end of the day, this is my life. The things that I go through are things that are personal to me or sensitive to me, and not all the time do I want to share that. Like sometimes I even have trouble sharing like what I'm going through on a personal level with like family and friends. So just imagine trying to share that with like the internet. It's even harder. It's like, girl, I don't know y'all like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, because even my friends, I be telling my friends, be like, what's going on with you? Like, where you been at? And I'm just like, you know, I'm just around. I don't feel like going. You know, I just kind of try to hide it as best as I can. Because like I said, I'm a private person. And I don't want y'all to think that I'm private just when it comes to the social media stuff. Like, baby, mama's private all around. Like, social media, family, friends. Like, I'm just a very private person. And I don't like people to know when I'm struggling. Which is kind of like a toxic trait. And I'm getting better with that as I'm in therapy. I just always used to convince myself, like, my problems aren't important enough. Like, I need to focus on other people's problems and what they have going on, and not really addressing like my own personal concerns. Just feeling like I always have to be strong, like, you know what I mean? And this season, like, losing my grandmother made me realize, like, girl, you don't have to be strong all the time. It made me realize, like, ew, is this brow hair in here? Even the strongest people hurt. Even the strongest people cry. Even the strongest people hit rock bottom. And that doesn't make you weak. That doesn't make you less than. That just makes you human. And I think a lot of the times we forget that. Like, we forget that we're all human and we all go through hard times. We all go through struggles. We all go through some sort of depression. Like, it might not be depression. Well, it might not be clinically diagnosed as depression, but I feel like everyone in their life typically will experience some form of depression, whether it's very mild depression, whatever the case may be, because we all are going through this thing called life. And baby, life, let me tell you something, she don't play favorites, okay? Life don't pick favorites. All of us have to deal with certain things. We all have to experience death, like, right? Not just us dying, but people around us that we love dying. We all have to experience rejection. We all have to experience struggles, right? Like, so it's just unrealistic. And I realize there's probably a lot of people out here who think the way I think. I personally have been in therapy prior to recently, and I still was trying to convince myself, like, oh, you don't need therapy. Like, girl, you're good. Like, you're good, you got this, you're strong, like, you built tough. We're taught that we have to be strong, we have to be this, like, strong black women, strong black women. We can't be strong all the time. We're still human. We're black, we're women, and don't get me wrong, baby, we're fierce, we conquer, we do amazing things, honey, but we're human. So I'm gonna go in with this Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I'm actually almost out. I really wanted to try the Revive Primer, but it's like sold out everywhere, so I guess I'm gonna, I don't know, repurchase this one. If not repurchase this one, I kind of want to try the e.l.f. version, because I've also heard that version is pretty good. Another thing that I wanted to kind of like touch on is just relationships in general and how people act about relationships on social media. It's just crazy how like the world has gotten so unrealistic on social media. Like, people will see their favorite YouTube couple or social media couple arguing or unfollowing each other, and like really like be like, oh my god, like, I can't believe they're arguing, I can't believe they unfollowed each other, oh my god, do you think they broke up? Girl, let's be realistic, okay? Let's be realistic. Let's be extra real. There's not one time that you've been talking to somebody and you unfollow them and then y'all follow each other back once y'all get over what y'all went through. The only difference with social media is everybody is paying attention. And one thing I hate about that is like, people really be acting like they really are delusional. Like, they really be acting like they haven't went through that. They really be acting like they've never went through an infidelity. They be acting like they never went through an argument or a petty disagreement, right? These people on social media are just like you. They are just in front of other people, literally. Like, it kills me every time, like, when that happens. Like, it really just irks my nerves. Me personally, when I see other couples going at it, it doesn't shock me. It doesn't make me be like, oh my god, like, end of the world, like, blah blah blah. Even if it's a couple that I'm like, oh my god, they're so cute, you know, because I have couples that I'd be like, oh my god, they're so cute. But I also realize they're human. They're just famous, they're just celebrities, they're just well known, they're just influencers, but they go through the same stuff. I don't know how much more clear like I can make that, because it just seems like people just, I don't know, like, I see it all the time on the Shade Room, like when they post that somebody broke up, which is super messy to me, like, of the Shade Room. Like, if people break up, if they want to announce they're broken up, they'll announce it. Like, Shade Room kills me posting so-and-so and followed so-and-so, and so they're probably broken up, or so-and-so took down all the pictures of so-and-so. Like, baby, if they wanted to announce their breakup, they would. Like, some people just want to bow out gracefully. Like, you go your way, I go my way. We don't need to make it public. I don't need to say anything. Like, it's called reading between the lines, right? If you see me with somebody and then you no longer see me with somebody, right? 9 times out of 10, me and that person decided to go our separate ways. Do you need to know why? No. Do I owe you an explanation? No. But I don't know, social media just makes people feel like they can say whatever, do whatever, and act like they are perfect and have never went through the things that these influencers or celebrities are going through. And I really hate that. I really hate that. It just grinds my gears. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with this concealer. This is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Natural Beige. I picked this up recently because I'm just so sick of my concealer. I tried this the last time I put makeup on and I didn't like it, but I'm thinking it's because of what I used to set it with. So today we're gonna try it. We're gonna set it with a different powder and see if I get a different result. If not, she will be returned. I actually purchased this from Ulta prior to the Sephora sale, so if I like the way she does, then I'll probably order her from the sale before it ends. I feel like the sale be flying by. Like dang, y'all only have the sale once a year. Like, give us a month. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, give us a month. Like, relax, Sephora. And so while I let that concealer sit, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with our House Labs. And this is in the shade 340 Medium Cool. Ooh, okay, this bottle is giving quality. Okay, Miss Lady Gaga. I don't remember how much this foundation was, but this bottle is definitely giving the girls quality. And I'm just gonna shake it because I always shake my foundation. And usually for me, y'all, I don't go in with a ton of foundation because I do like to look kind of natural. I'm gonna go in with the brush because I feel like I need more coverage than normal because, like I said, my face has been breaking out. Ooh, this is actually, I think, oh, she looked kind of orange. Oh, she looked real orange. She's giving very much Oompa Loompa. I don't know if y'all can tell on camera. I don't know. Let's see. Let's just see. Let's see. Let's not count her out just yet. Y'all, let's talk about acne real quick because I am a sufferer of acne. And I remember as a young teenager, I used to go to the dermatologist and they'd be like, you're gonna outgrow acne. You're gonna outgrow it. Like, it's just your hormones right now. Baby, mama is about to be 28 next month, okay? Taurus gang gang in this bitch, okay, period. But mama is about to be 28 and literally I still struggle with acne. Like, what is going on? Like, I thought y'all said I was gonna outgrow it, but she's still here to stay. But yeah, she is definitely here. Like, she has not gone anywhere. And it's like the spironolactone, y'all, worked really well for me. I think if you have acne, you should 100% give that a try. Me personally, I've used so much. I've tried amoxicillin. I pretty much did everything except Accutane, and all of those gave me like really bad side effects. I actually really like this foundation, and I don't think the shade match is bad. And I think this will still work for me once I get a little tan. So I think I might, depending on how she wears and sits on camera, girl, she might be a keeper, okay? Because I like how it looks skin-like. Acne is such a terrible thing. Like, until you've had acne, girl, you don't understand what acne does to your self-confidence. Like, you really don't. When my skin is not clear, I do not feel cute. Like, nothing about me feels cute at all. Okay, baby? Nothing. Not a thing. And I recently got off the spironolactone because I had been on it for a while, and I'm also getting older, right? I don't want to be taking something like for the rest of my life, especially for something as superficial as skin, because if you guys don't know, spironolactone is specifically for blood pressure. Like, if you have high blood pressure, I think it helps to like lower your blood pressure. It makes you pee like 24/7. Like, I don't know what it is about it, but baby, it makes you go to the bathroom. Hold on, y'all, I gotta wet my beauty blender. I always forget to wet the beauty blender. I was reading about the side effects online because I'm definitely that girl. Ooh, the lighting. I'm definitely that girl that will like Google all side effects and then start convincing myself that I have them. So I was Googling the side effects of spironolactone, and one of the side effects is that if you get pregnant on spironolactone with a boy, it can mess with his genitalia. I said, oh no, honey. Now, do I plan on getting pregnant? No. But could I get pregnant? It could happen. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm definitely like, that really there in itself made me be like, nah, I'm good, fam. I'm good. I'm not taking this more. Like, but other than that, I didn't really have any oh, you know what? Also, it used to make me so tired, y'all. Like, I would be like needing a nap every day. Like, I'd be so tired, so drained, and I think it's because its job is to regulate blood pressure. And when you're regulating blood pressure, you know, if it's lowering your blood pressure, that sometimes can make you sleepy. So I'm like, Like, I'm always tired. I can't get work done. Like, I'm not a kindergartner. I can't be taking a nap every day. You know what I'm saying? And girl, I forgot my powder. Luckily, everything around here. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. It was really the baby part that that made me take it out. And I don't want y'all to think I'm over here planning to have a baby, but you know, just in case it accidentally happens, you know. That sounds so crazy coming out my mouth, but just in case it accidentally happens. But y'all, I'm so excited. Me and Eric have a vacation coming up, and I'm so freaking ready. We both really need a vacation. A, because life has been lifing, and B, because we both, girl, this is almost empty. I need to get a new one. And B, because, you know, we both work. One thing about having a 9 to 5, I feel like you need to have a vacation. Like, you have to, for your sanity. And don't get me wrong, I'm blessed. Like, I have a great job. I have a great boss, great coworkers, but it just be like the job in itself. Like, you need a break. Like, everyone needs a break from their job. I don't care, even if you're doing something you love, eventually you're gonna want a break. Like, and that's kind of where I'm at with it. So I'm super looking forward to it. We also have another vacation planned in July, which I'm excited for. Honestly, I want to book another vacation for August, baby. I'm trying to be out of here. Okay, baby, out of here. We're going on a tropical vacation. It's funny because he was trying to surprise me with the vacation, but he slipped up and said where we're going. And he said it the first time. He was like, oh no, that's not what I meant to say. And I was like, okay, like maybe he slipped up, but in the back of my head, I'm like, baby, that's where we're going. Like, I know my man. You know what I'm saying? But then he slipped up and said it again, and I was like, babe, you cannot try to tell me that's not where we're going. Like, at this point, it's happened twice. Like, just keep it 100. Like, and he was like, oh, okay, well, at least you don't know exactly. Like, you know the country, but you don't know exactly. And I was like, okay, we can keep it at that. You know what I'm saying? Girl, I just realized I didn't blend out my nose. Oh my God. Please do not look to me for makeup advice, because I am not good with makeup. I used to be so good at makeup. Like, I remember in college, I literally wanted to be a makeup artist. Like, I feel like everybody went through that era. That's when like beauty gurus was popping off on YouTube, and everybody's like, I want to be a makeup artist. Girl, I don't know what had happened, but it's not giving that. It's not. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face with this One Size Beauty Turn Up the Base foundation powder. And I just like to set my, where I put the foundation. So another topic that I want to talk about is there's nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. I think we currently live in this era where we downplay a 9 to 5. Like, baby, 9 to 5s make the world go round, okay? Like, can you imagine going to Chick-fil-A and nobody works there? Can you imagine going to the mall and nobody works there? Like, what, we gonna have robots? Like, not everybody wants to be self-employed, and that is perfectly fine. I think right now we live in an era where it's like, if you're not self-employed or have your own business, you're considered like a failure. And I think that is so toxic. Like, and I think like this current generation is full of entrepreneurs, which is great, don't get me wrong. But like, that doesn't mean that the people who decide they want to work a 9 to 5 or want to work in corporate America are less than. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's some people who start businesses who struggle. There's some people who start businesses that aren't successful, right? Like, so that doesn't, like, just because you are an entrepreneur doesn't make you better than. Like, that's your choice. Like, you know what I mean? So I really wish we would stop putting down the people with the 9 to 5s. If y'all don't know, I'm a 9 to 5 girly. Do I like being a 9 to 5 girly? No. Do I want to own my own business? Yes. But that doesn't mean that anybody who's comfortable with a 9 to 5 is wrong. Like, there's nothing wrong with a 9 to 5, y'all. Like, there's nothing wrong with her. She pays the bills. The checks are consistent. Baby, you got health insurance. Like, what? Like, what? When did a 9 to 5 become, like, a bad thing? Like, I really am trying to understand it. But that's what I was just saying, like, the power of social media. Like, it's making everyone feel, dang, I should have did my bronzer first. I mean, not my bronzer. I should have did my blush first. But it's literally making everyone feel like they have to be an entrepreneur. And I just want to say, girl, if you are comfortable in your 9 to 5, you like working a 9 to 5, baby, keep doing it. Don't let these people out here make you think, oh, I got to start my own business. Now, if that's something you want to do, cool, go for it, but don't feel like you have to, you know what I mean? So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk in Peach Pop. I've never had a peach blush and I want to try it. She's pigmented, so you definitely, a little bit goes a long way. Like, literally so happy I didn't just squeeze that tube onto my face. And I'm noticing, because this is a matte blush, you do want to blend pretty quickly because it kind of starts to set. I don't think I like this under eye concealer, y'all. I'm gonna return it. Kayla, if you're watching this, sis, to this concealer, As y'all can see, I am not currently wearing lash extensions. And if you guys are new to my channel, you might not have known this, but I have worn lashes forever. Like, girl, I was wearing lashes before they were a thing. I remember I used to have to drive 2 hours because there weren't any lash techs in this area. It's just crazy now how like the lash industry has completely like changed, and there's like tons of lash techs and stuff like that. But y'all, I was addicted to lashes to the point where I didn't feel like myself without lashes. Even now, it's still taking me some adjusting to get used to the fact that I don't have lash extensions. And literally, y'all, there are some people who have met me who have never seen me without lash extensions because I've worn them for so long. And I'm not saying lash extensions are bad, because my lashes are still very long, very healthy, very full. But it's just good to take a break from everything, like just the glue on your eyes over time. And then I had an eye doctor appointment, and I remember I had this a couple years ago, and they were urging me to take breaks between lashes. And I just noticed I started to get like a reaction to the lash glue, and I never had that before. And my lash tech did not change lash glue, so I was just very confused. So I just decided, girl, take a break, give it a breather. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all, when I first took my lashes off, I felt so ugly. Like, when I say I felt so insecure, like, my man had to keep telling me, he's like, you look beautiful, babe, like, you don't look, and I'm just in my head like, shut up, I look a mess. Like, that's literally what I was thinking. And it just showed me how like lashes have really like got us in our heads about how we look without them. Like, if you are a lash wearer, then you know without lashes you probably feel like you look different. You probably feel like you look weird. Like me personally, baby, it was giving very much Nicki Minaj. It was giving very much plucked bird. Like, it was giving a hot mess. Okay, I was not feeling it whatsoever, y'all, like whatsoever. I'm gonna go ahead and set my face before I do like my mascara and stuff. I'm gonna use this mattifying spray. I'm a little nervous to use this because my face already looks hella matte, especially my under eyes. I love the way my skin looks. I hate the way my under eyes are looking right now, so I don't recommend that concealer. So let's just spray real quick. Oh, this smells like you shouldn't be putting on your face. It literally smells like hairspray. That's like the best way that I can describe it. But the reason I wanted to get this is because y'all know summer's coming up and your girl tends to be more oily. So I actually really need to spray on my freaking forehead because that is where the shine likes to play with your girl, okay? Ooh, but I do like the way that just made my face look, okay? I like that. I might have to get the big version before the sale's over. I got this strawberry acai with peach juice. It's so freaking good. I probably don't need to be drinking this because, like I said, my face is breaking out. And usually, like, I try to stay away from sugar, but it's all good. I'm gonna drink a water after, you know what I'm saying? Flush it out. Like I was saying, y'all, like lashes, I don't know about y'all, but they be having me feeling insecure, honey. And I was never insecure prior to lashes being a thing. Like, I was okay with my lashes. I was okay with my eye shape, but I feel like without lashes, y'all, my eye shape is even different. Like, y'all let me know in the comment section below. Like, if you're a lash wearer, are you addicted to lashes? Like, are you confident without your lashes? And I feel like that could be for the strip girlies too, you know? I got my eyelash curler. This is just like a cheap little e.l.f. eyelash curler because I love the way my lashes look curled. Also, y'all, your girl has been in the gym 5 days a week for the past couple months. Like, do I get to call myself a gym girly? And baby, the body is coming together, okay? She's still not perfect. She's still under construction, don't get me wrong. But baby, the body's coming together. And one thing I'm noticing, like, now that I've gotten in the habit of going to the gym like 5 days a week, it's really not that bad, y'all. And it becomes kind of like a habit. Like, I feel guilty if I don't go to the gym. Now, don't get me wrong, right? Sometimes things come up and I can't go, or whatever the case may be. And usually I just make the day up. Now I'm just trying to get my mindset on track for the YouTube situation as well. Cause y'all know, like, I fell off, like, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I fell off of the YouTube thing, and obviously because I was depressed. But also, like, it just, for YouTube, for me, I just kind of started to self-doubt myself. Like, I was kind of like, girl, you're growing so slow. You've been at this for several years. And, you know, YouTube, it gives me a nice little chunk of change. But, baby, it ain't nothing to quit a job for. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't nothing I could, you know, retire from. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So, I was just kind of, like, discouraging myself on that anyways. But now that I'm in a better, like, headspace, I really feel like I am trying to get back on track. I have growth goals and things that I want to accomplish, and the only way those are going to happen is if I'm being consistent. All of my girlies who are trying to grow their YouTube channel, just know that it really comes down to consistency. But yeah, y'all, I'm really trying to get back into my content creator bag. It's easier said than done. Anybody out there that tells you being a content creator is easy is a liar. Okay? They're a liar. Because it's a lot of work, especially if you have multiple platforms and then you have a job. And then I can't imagine the people who also have kids or who also have pets or who work multiple jobs. Like, girl, like, YouTube is a lot of work. Like, filming a video sometimes takes me hours. And then even after it takes me hours, sometimes I don't like the footage and I won't even post it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you just think of how much time you're putting into it with nothing in return, it's crazy. And I think that's why a lot of people don't make it on YouTube or end up quitting, because you can't be in it for the money, because at first there is no money. There's like little to no return on your investment. Like, you might have bought $1,000 camera and you ain't even make $1,000 in 6 months. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I just encourage you that if you start a channel, it's because you enjoy doing it and something you genuinely want to do, and you're talking about a topic that you genuinely want to talk about. Don't try to hop on other trends. Don't try to do what works for somebody else, because say you take off for that, like your channel takes off for that, now you have followers that expect you to do that, and that might not be something you expect that you like doing. And then you have to go through this whole pivot stage, and that's doing too much. Like, something I've always loved is fashion, and my channel will always incorporate fashion because I just love it so much. But I'm learning too that also I like lifestyle things. Like, I like talking to y'all. I like just showing my life. I like showing makeup items that I like, or tech items that I like, or whatever the case may be. And so right now I'm in a period where I don't want to just do fashion. Like, I want to incorporate fashion, of course, but I also want to get back into my chit chat get readies with me and my vlogs and things like that. And I have to be okay with those maybe not performing as well as my standard content until, like, you know, I find an audience that enjoys both. So yeah, I'm just in an era of doing things, trying things, testing things out, and just experimenting. Like, this YouTube stuff is really an experiment. What works for somebody else is probably not going to work for you. So just remember that. Like, you have your own journey, and don't compare yourself to others. It's so hard to do that, because I even struggle with that. But luckily I have friends, I have family that remind me, like, girl, like, you're in your own lane. Baby, the only person you're competing with is yourself, or that should be the only person you're competing with. I want to give y'all some words of encouragement. Even if you're not in this content creator lane, maybe you're trying to get a raise at work or get a better job or level up, whatever the case may be, just don't give up on it, right? Work hard, right? And when you do get that reward, it'll be so much better because you worked hard for it. And enjoy the journey, right? Because once you're at the top, I just feel like you're at the top and you're just trying to stay on top. So just enjoy the ride up. You know what I'm saying? Like, and don't compare yourself to others. Don't question, why is she here and I'm here? Why is she successful at this age and I'm still at this age and doing this? Baby, it does not matter. It does not matter. Your time is your time. Your story is your story. Your journey is your journey. Okay, period. And I don't want y'all to think that maybe I got it all figured out, because I don't. I'm definitely someone who struggles with comparison. I feel like everybody compares themselves to someone at some point. I find it hard to believe when people are like, I don't compare myself to people. I'm like, girl, we live in a comparison world. Like, literally, we live in a comparison world. And I just feel like everybody compares themselves. Y'all, look at this. This is so ghetto. Like, the glue, I guess, came off, so it's like separate. But I'm gonna still use it. You know what I'm saying? I'm still using it. I don't care. Now I'm gonna go in with my tried and true, the Charlotte Tilbury and Foxy Brown. I actually should have picked up another one of these because this is like she and tiny. Don't give up, girl. Do not give up. Because at the end of the day, if you give up, you never know where you could have ended up, right? You could give up a week before you're about to get that promotion. You could give up a month before you're about to get a $20,000 raise. You know what I'm saying, baby? So don't give up, baby, because you never know what's on the other side. You never know when your time is coming, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and go in with this Makeup by Mario in the soft nude. This thing is bite-sized. That rubs me the wrong way because I'm pretty sure this is like $20-something, but this is in the shade soft nude. Oh, she's really brown. She's like a brownie nude. It doesn't feel like your standard lip gloss. Like, it doesn't feel thick. It feels like almost like more of like a lip moisturizer, but it has like a ton of pigment. I'm here for it. Okay, Makeup by Mario, you did that. If you babes enjoyed this video and would like to see more chit chat get readies with me, then be sure to give this video a thumbs up and leave me a comment down below and let me know which topics we should talk about next, girl. But the face is sitting. The face is giving, okay? Very much so. So I'm about to go ahead and film another video, girl. If you guys want to watch more chit chat get ready with me, then I will link the playlist of them on screen. And of course, let me know by giving this video a thumbs up and commenting down below that you guys want to see more of these. But I love you babes so much, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.